check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
You think you're funny, don't you?
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticon scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Blokees on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Astro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's sitting in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk and we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From trailers to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on Films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way.
I don't remember. Dude, that's like a porno. That's such an old movie. Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk and we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pictures, yeah, we give you the feel.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
We talk and we break it every single time.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to live stream. Right, we're double blocking here, right? Lou and Goose are finishing up with The Amazing. That was a fun show. I got to catch some of it freshly off of work. So yeah, another episode of Blokheads, right? Or as you know, for Jedi Ben, it's like the enabling show. Jedi Ben, you was at the you saw those fancy new Blokees. You didn't want to pick up one, huh? So before we get started, let's welcome everybody that's in the chat. I see Toyama Trey. Thanks for joining, sir. Stu for lunch, one of my co-hosts on Men on Film, Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. We talking movies, guys. We got a fun one coming up this week. Sneaky Figures, welcome. I appreciate you hopping in. Oh, Shogun Omega. How you doing, bud? We got to get you on a Men on Films, man. Well, I'll have to figure a schedule out. I've been booking guests. We'll have to get you in. Oh yes, crossing the streams. Tokyo Joey, thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. All right, you're down. All right, we'll do something. I think you mesh well with the crew. Action Joe Figs, thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Did you pick up any Blokees this week, sir? I know you are another person I've been enabling on this Blokees trip. I noticed I was at Walmart today. They had some new Blokees. They had the Transformers 1 Champion or Classic class Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee from Transformers 1. So I'm really digging how Walmart is getting these $15 classic class. Yeah, the raid. Oh, we are getting raided. That's awesome. But so tonight, I got this guy. I got the Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. So this will be the first time I have built a action figure blocky and non-transformer blocky. So I'm really curious how well these are. I don't think I've heard really anything too negative about them. So I don't know what I have in store, but if it's fun, I might pick up that Iron Man that I've seen at Walmart, and maybe one of those Marvel Rivals. Those look kind of fun. See, no, lately I have a medical concern, need to get past, but behind me now, I am ready. Well, I'm sorry to hear, but happy to hear things are doing better. Oh, Candyman 5000, thank you for hopping in. Well, so I am going to switch to this cam, and we are going to get started on this guy. I just need to switch positions, and try not to get my headphones tangled. Now, like I said, if you guys have been checking out Walmarts lately, that's what these champion class, or if you go by, it's really weird. If you go by Transformers, they call them classic class, and then they say champion smaller on them. Actually, Joe Figs, that's a good question. I haven't heard anything other than like being able to find them like on BBTS or import sites. But I would imagine if Walmart is getting these, we might see some of that Star Wars stuff there too, because what was it? Was it last week, I think? Blokees, some images leaked of Mandalorian and Grogu champion class and a Bo-Katan. So I mean, if they start doing more Star Wars stuff, we might see him hit here. Let's see. This, like, all these are taped. Because what was it? They did like a Darth Vader, I think. That Darth Vader looked really good. I know Abby was saying how he wanted one of the stormtroopers. But so just like the Transformers, we got sprues. Really curious. And I think like these scale at like a 5.5 inch. So smaller than 1/12 stuff. Let's get these bags opened up. Oh, definitely, Action Joe Figs. You need to hop on open mic for sure. Pop that open mic cherry. We had a couple new guys hop on this week, I think. Sorry, I forget the name, but it's always fun when we get fresh blood that watch from afar and then hop in. The claws are nice and painted, both sides. Oh, you've been with the 1/6 scale guys before. Show 1/6 stuff. That is the rabbit hole I am proud to not have went down. I wonder if this is going to be any harder or any easier compared to like Transformers stuff. And then here's his face. Looks funny without the mask. Oh, you're good, Stu. I appreciate you being in here watching. Oh well, let's start with a little bit of head. Giggity, right? I will have to say, I wonder if these all have paint on them, so they're not on sprues. So that's kind of interesting. Typically, the Transformer stuff, whatever's painted, is on sprues. So it looks like these figures have a lot more painted parts. That's a good question, Brian King. I know there are some Facebook groups, but I can't recommend any because I am not aware of any good ones to do trades. But I know they're out there. All right, so what do we need to make his head? It looks like we need this piece. No, that's the head. Oh, has he got two heads? Yeah, it looks like he has two heads. These pieces look exactly the same. I wonder if they'll start getting some of the other ones, Action Joe Fig. I know early on I was seeing all the Galaxy stuff. And then just on a random time I went to Walmart, they had all the new classic class or champion class stuff. Like the Marvel stuff was stacked. I think it's they have Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, this Wolverine, in the Marvel section stuff. All right, now I need to find one of these joint pieces for the head. C1-8. Okay. I gotta have it. What are you trying to say, Brian King? You have a bunch of dupes that you need to get rid of? Nope, did not mean to do that. Well, crap. Some call it a habit, some call it a habit, others might call it an addiction. Let's see. What do I need? 3. Ooh, you got the Spidey. So is that the Void the Void Rival Spider-Man, Trey? That one's tempting for sure. That Venom looks good too. Oh shit. We got the king of the giveaways, Mr. Figure Fight Club himself, Abby. How you doing, sir? Yes, thank you. Smash that like button. Yep, the Marvel Rivals. Oh, you got a whole box to trade. Well, you know what? We get enough people in these chats. We could start doing internal trades. I mean, I would say, Abby's got a Facebook page, the Figure Fight Club Facebook page. Shit, I would say start using that to trade blockies. I don't see why not, Abby, you are an admin. You could probably put the link to the Figure Fight Club Facebook page in the chat. It's an option. I need to put his face in. Now I'm using nippers. They say you don't have to use nippers, but on the Transformers, like, you have more edges, like flat edges, where these guys are more rounded. So I probably will be using my nippers more. with these until I get like bored and just start pulling them off the screws. Well, here we go. We got some head. We got some head, fellas. Not the head that we want, right? Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, stew nipper. Yes, Stu, nippers. Not the word I'm used to coming out of your mouth or seeing live on stream. By the way, if you want to see some nipples, head on over to Men on Films last week. We had a little bit of skin showing at the beginning of the show. That is how you bring in toy games properly. Let's see. Posted my first toy photo due to Sneaky's awesome shots. Nice. Shogun, I wonder if Shogun, do I follow you on Instagram? If I don't, then we'll have to change that. Let's see. They're about the size of a Marvel Legends. Okay. Oh, Toyamic Trey, you have Galaxy, Trypticon, Blue Streak, Grapple, Ratchet, Thundercracker, Mirage, Ultra Magnus for trade. Trey, do you need any from this wave? From this version 8? Version 8? Because I have a Unicron head, an extra Unicron head, and an extra gnaw. Or did you buy that whole case? I know you were buying cases. All right, you're following me. Am I following you though, Shogun? Am I being a shitty person on social media, not following you back? Let's see, Talib. I was asking if the Blokees you are working on is this. Oh, no, I think these are 5.5 inches tall. They're a little bit shorter than a Marvel Legend. They are their own scale, but we will be finishing this tonight, so we will do some comparisons. I got some Marvel Legends here. Oh, you were Stu's pimp. Okay. See, that's what happens when I'm half paying attention to the chat. See, it's definitely an addiction. I need some mystery box version 8s. Shall stand. Whatever. OP. Yeah. Well, I'll be opening these 4 tonight. So if I get more dupes, some of us can work, right? We can figure it out. Hashtag not the show that's on Friday nights. Shit. I don't think Stu needs a pimp. Stu is the pimp, right? I'm pretty sure Stu's got his PhD, his pimp and hose degree. Yeah, that was bad. I own it. Now we have his other head. Oh, Shogun. Hold on, we'll highlight that in a minute. So here's his other head. So we got Gur head and non-Gur head. All right, Shogun. Talib doesn't follow me because I don't know about Transformers. That's why you need to tune in every Monday at 10:15 p.m. on the Figure Fight Club network for Decepticast, where you can learn all about Transformers. Oh, the Star Wars figures are about 7 inches tall? Okay. Well, so I know there's different classes, just like how Transformers has Galaxy, Champion, and Action. Maybe the ones that are 7 inches tall are like the Action Edition from Transformers. I do not hate my fans. I don't consider you as a fan. I consider you as a comrade. If I wasn't using my phone as my second camera, I'd follow you right now. Because now I feel guilty. What Action Joe Figs? What Star Wars characters do you have? Okay, the Star Wars are champion. All right. Well, I'm wrong. What characters do you have? Let's see. A number 3. I saw Blokees tease some images of Batman Hush figures. Anybody a fan of Batman Hush and might pick up some of those? Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on your first post. You know, you're gonna have plenty of things to post in the future, I would imagine, if I had to guess. Ooh. I'm seeing them at Walmart now for $14.97. They have really? I haven't seen any Star Wars at Walmart. Are you seeing them in store or online? Because if you're seeing them in store, that's a scoop. I haven't seen anybody post it seeing them in store. Somebody was asking about the Star Wars one, so as somebody that has posted 3,000 and some odd posts in the last year and a half, you'll be fine. Okay, online. All right, that makes more sense then. Let's see, A114. Man, these pieces are slick. So there's that. I will have to say, are these smaller? These pieces feel smaller. Maybe because they're rounded and they feel like they're harder to hold on to. Yep, it just slid right out of my hand. Did I grab the right one? 18, yeah. I need 5. I definitely want to pick up that Iron Man. That Iron Man looks fun. They will arrive on 4/12, all right. Ouch. I feel like these things are going to draw some blood. They're super slick. I don't know if they have like a coating on them or something. There we go. So that looks like we have a shoulder. And this pops on. Did I put it on backwards? Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah. There we go. So now we have a shoulder. All right, more flesh parts. Let's see. What are we doing here? We need A1, or no, 2 from A1. Where's 2? There we go, right there. $13. So what is everybody doing this evening? You guys just chilling, listening to my dumbass build this stuff? Anybody mess around with anything as they're listening? How many classified fans we got out there? What'd you guys think of the Lenny posting images of the snowcat, an update on the snowcat. I am definitely looking forward to getting that. Playing some Battlefield, nice. Spent money on a lot of. You went to the. Are you still talking about from the convention, or you spent more on additional things? I like Transformers more than G.I. Joe. Shogun, what's your? I know you like Street Fighter stuff. What's your go-to in your collection? Let's see. Finished a S2 art pick for tomorrow, and now I buy some more fix on BBTS. Nice, Stu. Oh, you're just talking today. Yeah, Trey, that's what blew my mind, how big that snowcat is. Like, you're going to have to designate some space for that sucker. What up, Hoser? Thanks for hopping in, Sudahuba. Appreciate it. I'll save the Blokees before bed. Yeah. Let's see. 10 and 8. Here's 8. Shit. Yeah, like, I was complaining how slick these are. I wonder if there's like a little bit of residue of like a non-sticking agent on these, and because I notice it every time after I build these, like my hands just feel extra dry. I will have to say, even using nippers, there's some sprue marks on these. I got files. I try not to be bougie with my model stuff, but I feel like I'm gonna have to file down some of these sprues once I'm done. I'll probably do it once I'm done. I don't know where my files are. I know which drawer they're in, but I'll look for them later. They're a lot more noticeable on these figures because they're actual figures. Ooh, nice. You got your Fans Toys hooked this week. It's a fun. I turned mine into Devastator mode. Fig Fan Samurai, thank you. Thanks for hopping in. Never. Never. Let's see. Is this the shoulder gauntlet piece? Looks like it. And then I think this is the other piece. So we almost have an arm. And then he gets an elbow. Little elbow piece. That's funny. 16. Those are the same. You don't have rubber-coated pliers to squeeze the joints? No, not with me. I am just using pure American muscle. Luckily, I do not have arthritic fingers, but I feel like if I build more of these, I'll get it. Whoa. The thing. Pop. So we have an arm. Almost an arm. I don't know if it's good or bad that I clipped my fingernails not that long ago. So there's there's that. It's kind of, I like how these ball joints are on the hands. Let's see. Where's the hands? All right, here's a hand. But I want the fist because I want to put his claws on. No spoilers, sir. I will eventually get to it. I'm enjoying the slow burn, playing catch up on Energon Universe on Decepticast. So we have a hand and an arm. Waiting for my crazy leg female Cobra officers and Balrog to come in. Yeah, Bearded Sumo. I just got an email from BBTS saying that Balrog will be coming soon. E Honda will be coming soon. I just got charged for Dan from oh, it's the wrong hand. From Storm Arena. And then I think I got an email earlier this week that what's his name's on the water? Nash. So I am getting blown up with Street Fighters. Street Fighter characters and figures. Rub the like button. Thanks, Lou. Hey, buddy. Good interview. You didn't act too nervous. It wasn't too bad. Congratulations on the first show. Thank you, Bearded Sumo. Yes, smash that like button. Yeah, I know. It's like it's what everybody says, right? As soon as somebody talks about something like that, no spoilers. Oh, you're skipping the Balrog and getting the Storm Arena one in Honda though. Jada all the way. Yeah. It's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna have my pile of loot shipped till everything that's supposed to be coming soon comes in. I'll just wait and get one big pile. Because I got a few things in it right now. I think I got some Marvel Legends. Is there any classified? Do I have any classified in my pile loot? No, I don't think so. All right, so now we need number 3. You liked Lou's show. It was clean. Okay. I get it. Lou's never dirty, though. Let's see. What am I looking wrong here? Let's see. I have it backwards. There we go. Backwards. Might not be smart, but I ship when I have about 3 figures in my pile. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's all about patience, right? I usually have pretty good patience. The only one I shipped really quick was when Akuma came in. But I had a couple things. In my pile of loot. Lou looked well, showered. Shit, Sudahuba. Come on. I don't know what's more concerning, your appreciation of Lou showering or knowing what Lou looks like when he showers. Lou, you might want to sweep your home for bugs. Lou's always dirty. All right, Shogun. All right, got it. Sudahuba's cleanliness is next to toyness. Well, we all know what Sudahuba's cleanliness is when it comes to his action figures. It would make a blacklight blush. Let's see. I'm waiting for Soldiers of Fortune and the Saboteur to hit before I buy anything else beside Blokkees. Isn't some of the Big Bad Workshop stuff supposed to be coming in May? Like it was originally April and then it got pushed back. Yeah, definitely, Stu. Keep the black lights out of Subahuda's basement if you are worried about cleanliness. Yeah, maybe some man mayo, Shogun. Sudahuba puts the man in mayonnaise when it comes to creamy stuff, a white creamy substance. Oh shit! Where was I? Good God! Let's see, A1. Here we go. This is the piece. This is the piece I'm looking for. Let's see. Black light equals scene from the stars. Oh, I did this other arm backwards. Whoops. Clicked out the wrong piece. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. We're going to find out real quick. Hashtag real quick. So today, a big leak list just dropped from JT Prime on some Transformer stuff. So be prepared Monday on Decepticast because it's a lot of new figure teases. And it's not a lot of G1 stuff. It's a lot of IDW stuff or comic book stuff. Not the comic everybody's reading, not the Energon universe stuff, like old IDW stuff. And they're supposed to be like pre-order drops Tuesday. I don't know if it's any new wave stuff or the next wave, but let's see. Where was I at? This guy goes like so. Plus side, you never have loose joints. You just have lubed joints, right? I put that in backwards. I did something wrong because it is not going in like it's supposed to. Oh man, I need my spudger. Where's my spudger? There we go. All right. So this goes like this, right? Yeah. I'm not going to say this is hard, but it is definitely. These pieces are smaller for sure. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? See, downside is my figures look like Milky Ghost. Wow, they've been slimed. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think this is the piece that goes there. Yep. I'm doing 2 steps. 2 different pieces from 2 different steps. Yep. All right, that goes there. So I need this. And then this goes in like that. There we go. There we go, boys. Figured it out. I was doing the wrong thing. I had the wrong pieces. All right. So now let's get that out of the way, and then now we got to build the shoulder. So let's see, I need 18. Right, here's 18. What was the other thing? I know it was Joe related, but that leak list that Destro's Spirit Animal talked about for the classified stuff is pretty interesting. A lot of vehicles. Makes me kind of curious how much of that is actually legit. Let's see. 18 and 5. I like soggy. Let's see, like the soggy monsters and Captain Crunch. Oh my god, what a visual! Oh, Sudahuba, I would say it's pretty similar to this. You can do it. Yeah, I want the mini tank, the armadillo. That would be that's something I've been wanting for a while. The armadillo would be fun. Oh shit. The one that I'm most excited for that was on that list, funny enough, is the water moccasin. I think that would be a fun classified vehicle to have. Stu, that's a good question. I am not 100% sure. I mean, it was damn near spot on. I know that. I don't know the percentage. Let's see. Haha, Stu. Yep. I should have the black. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll come back up. Right? Did it sell out on Valorverse's website? Oh, yeah, like the backpacks. I remember those. Yeah. You know what? You would think with how they did the MMS and the HMS, they could do an ASP. They could do they could do the Python Patrol one, they could do the regular standard blue one. And then, if they feel like it's another repaint, they could do one in like green to give to the Joes. I think an ASP would be fun. I want. Oh man, as dopey and unfunctional as the stun is, I always thought that was a cool toy. I'm just running out of room for vehicles. Like I can move stuff around and probably fit some more vehicles. They take up and as big as that Snowcat's going to be. Good God. Well, we got 2 arms. Like a whole. I want all the ASP, Stu. Give me all the ASP. ASP and titties. I know, Jedi Ben. Jedi Ben said, I hear people complain about the repaints, and it's like, were you not around for the original line? Yeah. The first original 13 were all repaints. Oh, you have a 3D printed stun? Nice. Yeah. The loft is getting full, right? Yeah, you know what, Brian King, the Moto Viper was such a clean Viper, like with the big visor and everything. Moto Viper is definitely one of my favorites. Sudahuba, You mean you passed on a snow vehicle where you're from? You didn't partake in the snow vehicle. Shame, sir. And it's white. When you come all over it, nobody will notice. Except the smell. It might be a weird smell. All right, now we can work on his chest. Too much white. I know, right? Yeah. I bet if it had a little maple scent to it, you would have had to buy it out of. Oh, nice, Trey. You made custom Moto Vipers. All right. And like one of the things I mentioned, I think I mentioned it on. Did I mention it either on open mic night or during 3POA last night? That claw, they're supposed to be a stealth claw, which I wish they would do. So in one of the modern lines, the 4-inch line, I think it might have been one of the Joe movie lines. They did a claw. It was a red claw, but it had a Strato Viper figure that came with it. That's what I want. I want a Strato Viper. Strato Vipers were one of my favorite Vipers, and I think that would be a cool way to do a Strato Viper because I just feel like the Night Raven's too big, and we're not going to see a Night Raven. Oh, Astro Vipers would be fun, but of course, Sudahuba would want an Astro Viper. Yeah, you definitely have space to worry about, right? Yep. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a maple car freshener hanging from the rearview mirror. Yeah. I don't want to be a stereotype. It's time for the laser Vipers to come along. I tell you what, all the dopey late 80s, early 90s Vipers, give me all of those. I like the Flak Viper. That was a favorite of mine as well. He just had that big ass missile launcher on his backpack. And the Heat Viper. How impractical was the Heat Viper? With the freaking rockets on his legs. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. And that's the thing. Sadly, even with the price hikes, like I am so all in on classified stuff. It's gross, especially with what they did with that what they did with the Destro's the spoiler. That's just unfortunate the way they priced that thing. There's that. Let's see. Laser Vipers would be dope. What are the 3 alien monsters of Joe? Oh, I forget what they're called, but the line's called Mega Marines. I forget the actual name of those figures. But that's where, like, you know, on that leak list, there's fatal fluffies, and I have a feeling the fatal fluffies, they might be able to remold those into the Mega Marines aliens. Faster. Let's see. Interview the folks from Bumper Nuts. OG designers. Faster. You don't want me to mess up, do you? Because I just did. I think I put his abs on upside down. Hell yeah. I put him on upside down. Son of a bitch. Oh, and this thing does not want to come apart. Good Lord. Haste makes waste, and I just screwed up. All right, I need my spudger. Where's my spudger? Ugh. There it is. Of course, I put it behind me. All right. Let's pry this bitch up. There we go. And it went flying. Right behind RC. Oh, sorry. Don't mind her. Don't mind those titties. All right, so the stripes need to go this way. All right. And then this needs to go in like so. Like here. There we go. There we go. I mean, the way this stuff just slides out of my fingers, man. A splugger? No, a spudger. Like a pry tool. All Transformer collectors have them. Wait a minute. Why does that look like that? That doesn't look right. Is that how it's supposed to? Okay, I guess it. Huh. Yeah, now it's right. Now it's right. Abs. And we got an upper torso and a lower torso. Or chest and torso. Let's see. Now we need to build the crotch. We need to build Sudahuba's favorite part, the crotch. All right, so we need this piece, right? No? Yes. Splooger? Well, definitely Sudahuba. If it was yours, it was Splooger. Ooh. Let's see where I'm at. So I need to find this piece. Where is this piece? Is that it? Yep, there we go. And I think this is the piece I need. I will have to say, finding some of these crotch pieces are definitely. And I probably put that on wrong, didn't I? Did I put that on wrong? I might have put this on wrong. Fuck. No, maybe I put it on right. Shit. So now I need this piece. And I need another one of these pieces. And it looks like the cutout goes on the outside. Sudahuba, what's next on your Gundam list? Oh, that's a good idea, Trey. Some of the dreadnoughts are riding on Junkion bikes. It's not a bad combo. You're using like the straight up Transformers Junkion figures, like Junkeep and Tal. You've been an awesome addition on midweek. I appreciate it, sir. It's been fun. Appreciate that I've been given the opportunity to talk Transformers. I will have to say, like, since Sudahuber brought that up, like, I've had like goals on doing this like content creator stuff. That's one thing I love about Obby and Figure Fight Club, like to the opportunity he gives like creators, like some of us that are in here, to hop on a show, cut our teeth, get timing, meet other people. I think I've told this story before, but like I was always like somebody in the chat. There was like a Transformer show that I watched, and was always commenting in the chat and stuff. And I made a comment one time because I was like I didn't agree with like one of their like things that they were doing, and one of the guys on there said, "Get your own show, and then you can make up the rules how you want." Now that's how I heard it. Like I heard it worse than what it came out as. So I was like, all right, I will. It's like the quote from Thanos, "Fine, I'll do this myself." And so I was like, because I was always like in Discord, like in the Discord, and sharing toy news stuff, and I was like, I want to try to do this. So that's what I've been doing. Why does this not want to go in? But so I set goals. So not that I don't want to sound petty, but I mean, like, I was like, all right, you guys, dude ran his mouth, and I want to prove something to myself and everybody else. So like I had a goal. I was like, they didn't have 1,000 subs, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get 1,000 subs before they do. Caught up with them within like a year or whatever. So that was like a goal. Was like I said, it was petty, but that was my goal, right? I had goals of like shows that I wanted to be on, like to talk with like people that I watched, and that's kind of like been like the goal. So to be on like 3POA and talk Transformers with those guys and other stuff, that was like a goal. Like there's other shows I'd like to be on too and talk about this stuff, but I think like anybody that's trying to do stuff in this space, like make goals, and now I got to make new goals because I've hit some goals, right? So I don't want to say I don't know. So here's my next goals, right? So like the Men on Film show, like the last 2 weeks, like we've doubled in viewers, and that's all because of the guys that I have on the show. Like, yeah, I'm organizing stuff, but with Abby, Stu, Smudge, Lou, and then all the guests that come on with using their time to hop on the show, like that's why it's growing. And just like like I said, the guys that are on the show with me, I couldn't do it without them. It kind of, I don't want to say, it sucked when Creative left, because he was such like a vocal guy when it comes to talking movies, like because it like started out of nowhere. That was the fun thing with Men on Films. Like I think it was a bunch of like the guys that stream on Saturday went to Legion's Con, and I was like, well, fuck, here's an opportunity. We got people that are always stream, like I think it was LP, like he's always streaming on Saturday. Let's see if we can pick up some people and stream a show on Saturday. Then it just was like organically talked about movies, and we talked for like 3 hours. Shogun, shut up. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm trying to build this and like talk. But so it's like it was just this organic thing. We bullshitted for like 3 hours, and then usually you shut the stream off. You might bullshit a little bit more after hours, and like we're kind of like building something, and it's fun. And like I said, the last like 2 weeks, like typically there was 15 to 20, I think, was like peak viewers. The last 2 weeks, we've peaked over 40 viewers, and then last week was 39 viewers. So we've almost doubled our viewers in 2 weeks. Now, we had some really good like guest hosts joining us. That's helped out a lot. And then the format. I think you guys that watched really dig the whole tournament format. So that was kind of like why we've we're sticking with that for now. And I think we'll probably keep doing it. But we've reduced the tournament size, so I think that's going to help to talk more. Yeah, that's good for 11 p.m. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think a lot of us are night owls, right? Not, we might be getting older, but some of us still stay up late. I know I do. But I mean, hopefully, I mean that's so now to go back to my goal. So my goal is I want to get the first stage of monetization. And that requires watch hours. I have the threshold for why won't this freaking go in there? I have the threshold for subs. I need the watch hours. So we're like 1,000 watch hours away to get memberships and super chats. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. Like this thing won't peg in there. I wasn't a night owl anymore until Men on Film started. Well, you do good. It was funny. Was it last week? Whatever week you come back from Joe Landa, you could tell you was flipping tired that night. Let's see, Hustles. My goal is to go live with you and challenge you to a Blokees build off. Winner takes both builds. Well, Hustle, I tell you what, if you were doing it right now, you'd have done one. Having trouble with pegging. Thanks, Lou. And thanks for that, Shogun. I missed that one. Appreciate it, Candyman. I'm glad you guys are enjoying watching it. Thank you, Sneaky Figures. You're number one in my heart, sir. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not upside down. That's supposed to go like that. This doesn't want to pop in. If it's not popping in, I have built something wrong. This ball joint's in right. It's something to do with this one. Ugh. Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah, I mean, because didn't you wake up early, then traveled, and then was at the toy show? Yep, 100%, Stu. I couldn't say it any better. I tell you what, if you guys haven't seen the reel I made on Instagram this week, so last week Gaines was on the show, and behind the scenes, like nobody knew what was going to happen. So I asked Jerk if he wanted to be a guest spot, Yojo Jerk, if he wanted to be a guest spot on the show, and he's like, "Man, I can't. I work Sunday mornings, so I can't stay up late on Saturdays." And I'm like, "All right, that's cool, noted, or whatever." And I was like, and then Gaines was on, and I saw that Jerk was doing a members only stream Saturday night because he didn't have to work the next day because of Easter. And I was like, "Hey man," I sent him a DM. I'm like, "Hey man, if you can hop on and surprise Gaines tonight, I would appreciate it. If not, no biggie. here's the link to StreamYard. And then so as I did that, I ripped one of Yo, like I went to one of the Mega Power streams. I got his like intro music, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be prepared if he happens to like hop in, right? And then come to find out they were watching our stream. I think Zakana might have DM'd me. He's like, hey, we're stream sniping you guys on the members only stream. I was like, oh, all right. And then when Jerk popped in, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. And to see and then to replay that and watch it, and to see all the guys light up when Jerk's music started playing, like that was great. That was what I was trying to highlight on that reel that I shared this week. Just to like, that's like why I love like streaming with these guys, just because to see the enjoyment on their face when Jerk popped in. I thought that was real fun to see that. Yes, yeah, I saw that. So I watched the replay. That was hilarious. Him in the back of his truck. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know why this is not going in. It makes no sense. I don't know. This is like, I have not had trouble with any Blokees till now. Yeah, the mass holes are really good. I think I'm gonna stop messing with this abdomen and go to the legs. I don't know why it's not popping in. It's so weird on the instructions. It doesn't show the important part. I don't know how you guys are when you get into something and you can't figure out what the hell. Like I gotta figure it out. I gotta work on it until I freaking figure it out. Oh, and this shit's so slick. Oh my god. I don't understand why. It's the Zakane and Bumblebee curse. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that helped out. Like, he perked up immediately. And then I feel bad because then the next night he was talking on Mega Power saying he didn't get any because his wife was already passed out. So this is, God bless it. No, I'm just dropping shit. This is, talk about frustrating. I don't understand why this abdomen piece won't pop in. Whoops. Hey, Sudahuba, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate it. Well, I guess that's the right part, too. There's no other piece. I don't get it. Why this son of a bitch? Huh. Unless this is wrong, but I don't think that's wrong. That's the right piece. Which bee is that, Talib? Well, this is not Bumblebee. This is Wolverine. And I can't get his abs to go in his way. So let's just go to the legs. We'll reconvene with that. At least we'll get all the pieces together, and then I don't know why that's not going together. It is a little frustrating. Let's see, B9. Wolverine, yeah. So, let's see. The other thing is, so this week's episode Decepticast of Men on Films. Legend Series is our special guest. And the topic is... What is the topic? The topic is movie sound. It's a movie soundtrack tournament. So all the guys... all the guys picked 5 movies along with a guest. And then there's 2 wild card movies. So we have 32 movie soundtracks. And we're all going to be voting, and along with the chat, a tournament style. Yeah, I don't know. Shogun, son of a... Well, sneaky figures, nobody picked the Rush Hour soundtrack. And then we're not going to tell you who picked what, because we're going to try to treat it like a competition. And I don't know, you know, whoever's pick wins, we'll let them gloat for 2 minutes or something like that. Oh, that's a good suggestion. But no, it's not. It's only 32. We only got 5. I think mine are fire. Huh. That don't look right. Let's see, B12. Yeah, I'm not even going to tell the wild cards either, because we don't want there to be any. Yeah, I'm not going to give away the list, Lou. I specifically won't tell whose picks are what, because, like I said, we want to treat it as like a competition. We don't want any favoritism when it comes to the vote in the chat. You know what we might do? Maybe make the chat's vote more important. Maybe like each member on the show's vote is like worth 1 point, and maybe make the chat's vote worth 2 points, and see if that swings any votes. I am trying to figure out why this isn't fitting. Am I putting this on backwards? No, it's supposed to go like that. Did I get the right piece? It's supposed to be 1. Yeah, I got the right piece. Wow, I have not struggled with a blocky like this. Lou, stop being a mod. Damn it. Bonus points if you can name the person who picked what. Bonus points for who, though? The chat? How would they... What would we do with their bonus points? Oh, we're going to get some stew tits. You never know. Now I'm making it overcomplicated? Well, I don't know if it's overcomplicated. It's just going to make the chat's vote more important. Oh, I think I saw what I might have done wrong. You ain't lying, Hustles. They have as much almost. They're like trying to rival Funko when it comes to IPs. I think I figured out what was wrong. My vote should be 3 votes. Don't get cocky, Shogun. See, more generic bonus points meant for as proverbial type. Okay. Maybe like bragging rights in the chat, like, my points are higher than your points. Like, kudos to your type bonus. Yep. I don't have a wrench anymore. What do you mean you don't have a wrench anymore? There's a wrench next to your name. See, Talib, roll out the jigsaw puppet on everyone. Ooh. All right, so I did have this on upside down. So I guess that matters. So one thing I'm learning on this, read your instructions properly and everything will fit better. Huh, yeah, it fits perfectly now that I put it on correctly. I can't have a wrench. It is too much power. Hey, stop talking smack in the chat. Maybe that'll be a good way to earn a wrench. I can't see the screen. Okay, yeah. You still got a wrench, Lou. Look at you, Lou. You're the captain now. Oh, damn, Abby. Spitting fire. Put your glasses on, Lou. You think the format is fine the way it is? Okay. Then no points for the chat. Same points as before. Let's see. So this, like so. And then our cutouts. Nope, not that side. There we go. I will have to say, this one is definitely a little bit more challenging than the Transformer stuff. Yeah, Abby. I've built Gundam kits and have not had issues like this. Never, Talib. Hate this streamer. Wow. Better watch out, Shogun. Lou might mute you while he's laying in bed. I'm assuming he's laying in bed. That's why he's watching on his phone. I don't know whether to be a little creeped out by that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, Abby, I probably am. Maybe. Now I hate Watch Talib. Did Lou say he was in bed? Yeah. Yeah, you do have a point. I am close to 2K. I am close to 2K, and I am close to having my 100th live episode. Which is kind of cool. My 100th live stream. So it looks like his feet, does he have? I don't think he has a left and a right. I think they're both either or. Let's see. No, I got the TV on the living room and I'm chatting. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shogun. Wow, you're being nice to the streamer. Was that hard to do? I still got a ways to go. Like, I still need like 80 subs. I'm close to my 100th live episode too. Very different episode though. All right, we got a leg. Oh, I got to put his kneecap on, and then we'll have a leg. Now we have a leg. We have to do got to do the thigh. what do we need? This piece right here? Is that the... And then 3 and 4. Three and 4. Huh. Oh, these pieces are so slick. Uh-oh. We got a bot. A Twitch bot. Want more viewers? Hell yeah. Eat, sleep, repeat. Oh, this goes like that. No. No. Is that's how it looks like it's supposed to go. But it doesn't want to peg in. Eat, sleep, collect. Suda coated the Wolverine. It's slick, not sticky. So I don't think Suda coated it. Oh my gosh. I don't think it matters. There we go. Man, it did not want to go in. 4. Oh, Catherine! My one real Twitch viewer. Thank you for watching me on Twitch. I think you're my only one real Twitch viewer. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now we can complete a leg. Oh, Wolverine. There we go. Ooh, a satisfaction pop. Wish I could get his torso to pop like that. Oh. All right. So what pieces do we need? Where are we starting? So we need this piece. And we need this piece. Yeah, Abby, why are you attacking your fellow Asian, Shogun Omega? I started to do 2 surprise lives on Tuesday with the past 2 weeks. I saw my sub go up to 4. Well, Stu, we're going to help that. We need to pump that shit every Saturday night. Make sure I'm not doing this backwards like I did last time. Yep. Did it backwards. Abby is a gym. Hustle. Sometimes my brain is tired. I mean, it doesn't help. We all stay up to the butt crack of dawn every night after we get off the stream and BS for like another hour. It's like anybody in their right mind, like me, would be not staying up so late on a day that they don't, whatever. Tomorrow's Friday. Screw it. I don't work at the drive-thru tomorrow. I only work one job tomorrow. So I will be at the beginning of tomorrow's show on the Figure Fight Club channel. Unless Abby's mean to me. He's been mean to us lately. Lou, do you agree with that statement? I feel like Lou takes more the brunt of Abby than than all of us. Spit on it? No. No, sir. Oh, see? So much for kindness, right, Shogun? Yeah, let's bring that one back, Abby. And then show that one. Something ain't right. And now he's attacking you, Shogun. Oh, shit. You know, that's a good question. That is a good question, Hustles. I don't know if there has been an Inspector Gadget made in 112. You know what's funny? Bearded Sumo, like, I don't want to sound like cheesy, but I think building this stuff is kind of therapeutic. Now, it can get a little bit frustrating because, like, I'm streaming it and I want to focus on why I can't figure out that freaking waist piece. But we'll figure it out. Damn, I want to suplex Abby one day. Yeah, I think so too, Abby. I feel like somebody has. It had to have been made, right? Yes, dude. The one in the 80s that had like all of his accessories. I wanted that when I was a kid, that Inspector Gadget. I think it used to be in like the Sears catalog back in the day. Man, I tell you what, there was so much stuff in that Sears catalog when I was a kid. All right, so now I think we have everything built. There's a lot of extra parts. So I'm assuming he gets extra shoulder pieces. All right, now to figure out why the hell his ab won't go into his waist. Like, I know I think I see what the problem is. It's just I don't understand why it's fitting where it fits. So like this is, yeah, something's not in position. I think that's sitting too high. Oh, son of a bitch. I think I know the problem. Uh-oh, what do we got? So let me get this straight. You guys love figs and wrestling and movies. This feels like the action figure Field of Dreams. Yeah. Duct tape? No, Stu. Not yet. Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny, Avi, bringing up wrestling. I think you brought it up Tuesday. We got a wrestling show starting on the Figure Fight Club Network. So, and that'll be on Sunday nights. I think I figured it out. So, look at this. I just put that peg on there thinking it was the double ball. Watch this. Now our ball. God, I'm an idiot. Fuck. Jeez. Look at that. Now we're cooking. Watch. Are you guys ready? Listen. Oh, yeah. Now we got it. What a dummy. I had that shit upside down. Let's see. Ooh, that's a stiff ball joint. Oh, there we go. Did that pop? Can you guys hear that? Satisfaction in these pops. Ooh, man, the claws are sharp. Oh my gosh. No. Shogun, don't compare me to Sudahuba. All right. Now we got a complete. Oh, he wiggly wobbly. Don't compare me to Sudahuba. Knowing is half the battle. I love that sound. All right, so here he is. Look at it. Drop downs, thigh rotation. Now the face is a little cartoony. And I have the shoulder pads on upside down on this side, which that's an easy fix. The shoulder pads are on balls. Butterfly, I mean, man, he's got a lot of wiggly waggly. Really good articulation. Double knees, double elbows. I mean, I tell you what, it was a bitch to put this together compared to other like Blokkees, but man, they loaded these with articulation. So here it is next to Jada Cammy. So I mean, he's almost, you know what? This might actually make for a good Wolverine because of his height, right? This is a comic accurate height Wolverine. Let's see. Let's get him next to Mystique. So here he is next to a Marvel Legend. Yeah, that don't look right. He's small. He's short and just not as wide. Like when Mystique's shoulders are almost as wide as his, then you got a little bit of issue. Tell him, have you asked? Oh boy. Yeah. No, I haven't yet. I might. Yeah, 100% Lou. The height is right. He's long enough. He's just not girthy enough. So, does the instructions address the extra pieces? No, they probably don't. I mean, and that's typical with model kits. You got to think this is a model kit, so there will be extra pieces. So these were just for the shoulders. He's got 2 head sculpts, so that's what she said. Yep. But like I said, it doesn't have a lot of heft to him, so that's kind of weird. But I mean, the articulation's nice. I mean, if Blokkees keep doing these, I mean, you could have a shelf of these guys. I don't like these gaps right here in the hip. I'm pretty sure all that's together properly. Sure. I mean, you might be able to turn it a little bit to kind of cover it up. But I mean, decent. I mean, there's toe articulation on this. Look at that. I'll be damned. All right. Well, so we got this built. Let's. Oh, he does have extra open hands. So, are you guys ready to get disappointed? Hopefully, not get disappointed, because these are sitting in the background for a reason. I am going to open these. So, to get everybody caught up where we're at with these Blokkees, yes, I'm ordering the Jungle Trooper and the Dire Wolf. Okay, cool. What are they gonna? Maybe. Oh yeah. So I have opened 8 of these, I think, And of the 8 that I've opened, I've got the Chase Optimus. I have got the regular Optimus. I got 3 Sharkticons. Or maybe 4. 3 or 4 Sharkticons and 3 Unicrons. So we're going to open these up. And if I got dupes, they're just going to go in the for sale or for trade pile. Oh, and I got Shrapnel. So I still need Blitzwing, Dino Mode, or regular mode Sludge, Hot Rod, and Metroplex. I really like to get a Metroplex. And the Dinobots. I mean, that... Oh, Candyman. No, not more Sharkticons. It represents Leo Legendary Custom Wolverine. Okay. I did give 2 of my dupes to my kid. He built them this weekend when he was at my house. He built Unicron and one of the Sharkticons. So it's like I don't hate it too much if I get dupes. I don't want to get like triplets because then I can't give them to my son. I got the baby, the shark. Oh, well, John Battle. Maybe we could strike up a trade. All right. Let's reveal this together. Oh, my God. You know what? Not only did I get a dupe, I got a dupe of the fucking Chase. The damn Chase, the shiny. I might actually sell this. Oh boy. The fucking Chase. A dupe of the Chase. Yeah, here's what he looks like complete. He comes with an extra chest with the battle damage, and he can put the little shard that Megatron threw at him. So he's half and half. Yeah, it's nice that I got the Chase. Just don't need it. Well. Give to me. Well, Lou, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Dollar bills, y'all. Chase dupe, baby. I can't believe it. You know, the odds should be in my favor, right? I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over half I still need. And I get the Chase. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's rip it and rip it. I'm seeing blue. Oh, finally. Some new blood, baby. Can you guys tell who's in there? A little bit of purple, a little bit of tan, a little bit of yellow. We got Blitzwing. How about that? How about them apples? All right. Build something. So my other problem was I went to like 3 or 4 different Walmarts and bought these. You know, if I would have just bought as many as I did from one Walmart, I probably wouldn't have had this issue, but I almost forget how to put one of these together. John, you have a point. Does it feel more dramatic, though, when I open up the bag? I guess it kills the resale value, right? Yeah, next time I'll just open the... I don't know. Like I said, I'll give dupes to my kid. Like, that Optimus is going to my kid. Like, he'll be tickled as shit to get a shiny Optimus Prime at that. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to give it to him. Do an abracadabra before I open it. That, I could. Abracadabra. Oh, I know what. Have you guys, any of you guys paid attention to this Alan Rickson thing that's happened? Where he beat the shit out of his neighbor, but then you find out through his chest cam, the neighbor just jumped in front of him and was the aggressor. Have you guys seen that? Any of those videos? Well, if you haven't, somebody has taken that video where that dumbass neighbor did that, and they made an AI movie trailer. And oh my god. So like it looks like a scene from Reacher. And then at the end of the trailer, it's like John Cena's the guy that did the footage from the neighbor's like house, like the first footage. Well, that same guy dropped a second trailer today. And it's like almost a 3-minute trailer, and it's like John Cena is like recruits Alan Rickson, and they become like neighborhood watch to beat up bullies in the neighborhood. It is fucking hilarious. Correction, 30 minutes behind. What are you talking about, Abby? Just hit the live button on your phone, and it'll get right back to the beginning. Abby, how many scotches have you had tonight? Thank you, Shogun. Abby needs to hit the live button. But yeah, if anybody hasn't, I pinned the trailer, the one that was just dropped today. God, it was so funny. I saw it on X. Abby has time traveled. Crack is whack. Don't vote for crack, vote for smack. Let's see. Tell you what, this is a nice palate cleanse after putting that Wolverine together. Not that I hated it. It was just he lost count after 5. Avi's blaming me and he's behind. Glad I caught up. Thanks, Avi. I'm glad I caught up too. Shogun, I'm going to say no. What am I missing here? I need these pieces. I tell you what, Blitzwing was one of my favorite Transformers. Like I like the triple changers. The triple changers are fun. I like their color schemes. Like Astro Train's color scheme's fun. Ooh, Shogun's drinking. What are you drinking, Shogun? And there we go. What line do I have the most of? In Blokees or like toys in general? If we're talking Blokees, I think Defender is what I have the most of. That's mainly because I was buying waves to build the combiners. But if it's just like general toy lines, like I think classified is what I own the most of. I mean, I have a lot of Transformers, but I don't army build Transformers like I do classified. Toys in general, yeah. I would say, ooh, Don Julio and Shots of Patron. Oh boy, what are you doing? Are you sipping any? Are you sipping that Don Julio? Or are you taking shots at it as well? Got to go with that Reposado, man. I'll tell you what, Shogun's not a cheap date. Jesus, got that Don Julio. But yeah, to go back to your question, bearded sumo, classified is probably what I have the most of. I have a lot of masterpiece Transformers, but I think the volume is definitely in the classified line. Like those are like my first two loves for sure. And it's what's nice about switching from the masterpiece line. I don't buy as much Transformer stuff because I have my definitive Transformer typically. Oh, you're doing shots. So are you just drinking all clear tequila, or are you taking shots of brown tequila as well? I got some Casamigos for the first time, and man, that is a really good tequila. The Reposado Casamigos, probably my favorite tequila that I've had so far. All right, that's good to know. Hey Harry, welcome. So there you go, Abby. Star Wars Blokees. They're finding them at Walmart. Do you know which characters that you saw there on that photo? Yeah, clear. Clear is usually your best tequila to shoot, I think, as opposed to. I think brown's your best to sip, or at least a Reposado. I've not tried any Anejo. Vader and Trooper. All right. Well, I am down. If I see a Vader, I will probably get a Vader. I'm a Scotch bourbon whiskey guy. Well, you and Abby would get along great because Abby is a Scotch guy. Not as much bourbon, right, Scott? Bobby, you're definitely more of a Scotch guy. Uh-oh, here we go. Well, that is good to know, John Battle. You saw the Trooper, so yeah, I haven't seen any Star Wars yet. I might pick up a Vader to try to build a Vader. Oh, who was in the I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Who's in the Star Wars leaked wave? I know I saw a leaked wave of. Oh, I saw something. I can't remember what it was. I know no, that was official. Let's see. Me and Abby drink all at Toyland. All right. I saw a video of Kratos Corners found Blokees Vader at Walmart. Okay. No chewing. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate it. Hey, Jedi Ben. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Take care, man. Abby doesn't go near bourbon unless he's at his brother's. Okay. ESB oriented characters. All right. Yeah, man, Blokees, I tell you what. If that a lot of that's the crazy thing. So, a lot of us are talking about pricing nowadays, like especially if you buy a lot of Hasbro products. I think if you're into like third party stuff, price point don't matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. It's not as an important factor as like stuff that we get from Hasbro. So if you're going on that third party route, you're not. I don't want to say you're not worried about price, because you're still worried about price. But I feel like when I get anything third party Transformers related, that's like my forever toy, right? Where stuff typically you buy from Hasbro isn't, like, especially with Transformers, like there's always incremental improvements. And I just have a feeling to get to my point, with all this good Blokees product on the shelves at like a $15 price point, I think it's gonna get not only adult collectors that are like, hey, I want to buy this and put it together. You're gonna start getting kids to buy this stuff, and we need kids to buy this stuff to keep some of these lines going, right? I know that's what happened with my kid. Now, it's my kid. He sees me play with toys all the time, right? So he's going to want to buy toys. Well, he was at Walmart with his mother. He had some cash that he got from Easter, and he bought one of the Transformers classic class Blokees. So, because he had just the right amount of money to get it. Ooh, you like Blanton's? That's hard to get around here, Beard Sumo. It's like, I've worked at this liquor store for almost a year as my second job, and I've only seen Blanton's once or twice. Buffalo Trace. Whenever we get Buffalo Trace in, it does not last long at all in the store. All right, let's see. Do we got a dupe, or do we got a new figure? Oh, well. We got a dupe. But it's not a multiple dupe that I have. This is Shrapnel. So I will be giving this one to my kid. At least it wasn't a triplet. All right, we got one more. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. I sold a bottle of Johnny Walker Black last night, Abby. Oh, I don't even know if I want to open this one. It feels like a Unicron. No, it's a figure. All right. What do we got? Oh, it's a shucking. Oh, my God. It's another Sharkticon. That's like 4. Well. Wow. What a turd burglar. Well, guess what? If I don't sell these, I'm going to be king of the giveaway, the Blocky giveaway. Well, maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Out of, I don't know how many of these I've opened. I think I have opened like 20 of them. I was going to say, if the ones I keep getting, they are army builders. Give to me. Yeah, I know Lou wants it, Avi. Oh. Let me get back over here. Wow, that Wolverine took longer than expected. Let's see. Here we go. I'm not gonna say not to get this guy. I think he was fun. I mean, that was my bonehead. Not having it not having it in the right spot. So I have 2 classic class left. I have Transformers 1 Soundwave and Transformers 1 Shockwave. So I'll make one of those next week. I don't know which. Maybe I'll put a vote. Maybe we'll make a post and oh man. I gotta get a new ring light. Son of a bitch, man. This tripod blows. Man, that sucks. The nut on here is stripped. Oh, I'm going to have to pick up a new one this week. But anyways, that blows. I think I've had this for about a year. That's good, right? Well, anyways, let's wrap this shit up. It's 12:30. We almost went for 2 hours. Typically, we only go for about an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Congratulations to Lou and Goose. First live stream tonight. I appreciate all the guys that watched that and then came in here. What we got going on the rest of this week? Abby, who do we got showing up tomorrow night? For Plastic Journey. I remember the name of the show. 9:00 tomorrow. Join me, Lou, Abby. Is Goose going to be on that show with us? Toy Father will be on tomorrow night. That starts at 9 p.m. And then Saturday night, 11 p.m., Men on Films, me, Abby, Lou, Stu, Smudge, with special guest Legend Series going to hop on. Okay, no, Goose will be modding. Okay. And tomorrow we are doing a tournament, 32 movie soundtracks. Everybody in the panel and then the guests picked 5 movie soundtracks. And then I picked 2 wild card ones. Well, we kind of just picked them in the group chat. Did I say tomorrow? Abby, it is Friday right now. If you're in the East Coast, it's Friday. Yes, thank you. Anyway, Saturday at 11 p.m. I thought join us for Men on Films. I think I have all the way up till May 2nd lined up with guests, so that'll be fun. And then I got to fit Shogun in there eventually, right? We gotta get Shogun Omega as a guest host. Vote for my picks in the chat. No, Abby, we're not telling you whose picks are what. We're not telling anybody whose picks. Then at the end, whoever pick wins. Like we'll give them like 2 minutes to gloat, I guess. And then Monday night, head back over to Figure Fight Club for Decepticast, where me and Anna talk Transformers. That's at 10:15 p.m. Open mic nights at 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays 3POA, midweek mayhem, mid-show Transformers report with me. Yeah, I think that's about all I got going on this week. I'm gonna have to get a new tripod so I can do reviews. I think I got a review coming up tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Friday. The retro carded Zap is going up tomorrow. So if you want to watch that, do it. If not, I don't mind either. I am just trying to keep my reviews short and sweet and get them in and get them out. You got a point, Abby. You got a point. But let's end this shit. I appreciate you guys for hopping in here. Listen to me talk. Actually, we kind of talked a lot. It's really nice when you got an active chat bouncing back and forth. Like Some of the times you don't even need me, especially when Obby's talking shit. But yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, and let's end this shit. Peace. Why didn't it end? Why is it still going? It's staying.
Talent nonsense, made it collects, yeah, that's the name. Shelves to the screen, still playing the game. With YouTube there, better culture clip. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building a base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share. Let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live. Let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feed. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.